Good morning everyone, welcome back to the vlog. I'm still here in Frankfurt, but today I'm going to Ibiza. I'm going to Ibiza to celebrate my sister's 40th birthday. It's my half-sister from the US, and we're going to be meeting up with our other siblings, and she wants to celebrate in Ibiza. And also we're going to visit the tower farm of Agrotonomy, and I'm so excited to see their vegetables and then see the home of where the King Tower Farm idea was born. It's in Ibiza actually. They are the international dealers for the towers, and it's a pretty short flight, 2.5 hours. We're gonna go down now and load in the car, and hopefully we're gonna see our sisters in the airport. And then tonight I think we're gonna pick up Samara back from the airport. She's landing in from Greece, so it's gonna be a family trip slash celebration slash checking out Ibiza slash visiting our tower farm friends. And Germany's been amazing. I actually miss being here. Yesterday was so eventful, everything spontaneous. It happened so beautifully. Met a few wonderful Israeli gentlemen, and I'm excited. I want to come back to Nuremberg and drive the ring because it was such a surreal experience. I'm still getting over jet lag, but I feel good. Let's get out of here. Gate now, waiting for the siblings, and we're a bit early, but they're on passport control already. I'm so excited to see them. It's my sister Ellery and the birthday girl, and we're missing one more, which we'll meet later, but we're boarding soon. So you have to carry extra things. Okay, we are in Ibiza and in the airport looking for our check-in luggage. And then we're gonna rent a car, or at least pick up our rental car. And this is our rental car. Let's hope all the luggage fits this trip. Okay.
Alright.
Rock and roll. Oh, made it to the room. My bag is so heavy. Really overpacked for this trip. But I'm gonna change first because it is super hot right now. And we're gonna have some lunch in a bit. After that, about 5 o'clock, I have to pick up Sam, and then tomorrow morning we're gonna see the tower farms here at Agrotonomy. Look how beautiful this place is. I love all the hanging vines and the beautiful flowers. We have our own private pool, little lounge area so that we can get a tan. We have a little kitchen area so we can cook also. So this will be our home for the next few days, and our half-sister Sam is late because she's actually not going to hit her flight. She said there's a delay in her flight. And then, yep, tomorrow we're going to see the rest of the tower farms. Our little dining area. Our hosts are cooking right now. I love it. Obviously my favorite colored flowers. Nothing like having a home-cooked meal after a long flight. Although my flight wasn't long, their flight was long. But I'm excited to eat some real vegan food. We are in the home of the Tower Garden.
Natalia, my fiance.
Hello.
10 different types of zucchinis growing. So like this one is the standard yellow one. If you can see, where is it? It's just a yellow zucchini. This one's called Zephyr because it has like this little green spot. This is the traditional green noche zucchini. And like we already did a harvest last week. You can see these ones, they got blossom and rot, so they're actually not good anymore. Once it starts doing that, that happens on some of them. I never understand why, but just get rid of those.
That's so crazy. It grows so well here.
Yeah, looks like a spaceship or something. Right? This is a new variety we're growing from Johnny Seeds.
I used to get Johnny Seeds.
And yeah, like we're just getting started with our summer crop. So we planted 4 different basil towers.
Yes, I see the basils.
Basil, chard. We did these strawberries, but it had really good initial growth, but then it got stunted because the temperature went higher than 24 Celsius.
Okay.
And strawberries don't like to give strawberries above 24 Celsius, so we got a lot of leaves, but very few flowers. So this wasn't very conclusive. They use it as a decorative in Japanese cuisine. Like they'll present sushi on top of it.
Oh wait, the Koreans eat this.
Yeah.
It's like the they call it like the tobacco leaf or something.
It has.
They use it for the wraps.
Yeah, they use it for the wraps. It's part of the mint family. We actually have some mint just starting right here as well. little babies. But yeah, we're just kind of transitioning from spring to summer, and that's why a lot of our summer crops are just getting started. But yes, this is purple shiso, green shiso. This is I'm not sure what type of parsley that is. This thing here is like a medicinal herb. It's called saltwort. It's something that we're experimenting with, and has like a crunchy seaweed kind of flavor.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Can you throw it in salads?
Yeah, it's completely edible. Although when I tried it, it has a very grassy flavor. I mean, they say it's edible, but it doesn't taste so nice to me. It tastes just like grass.
Maybe cooking it down would make it better.
Yeah. It's a new variety of Thai basil. They call it Thai towers actually. So instead of creating like a bush, it's going to create these long stalks of basil.
Little work area too.
Yeah, little work area. It's where we do seedlings sometimes when it's really hot. Keep our nutrients, A and B. Of course, we're not on a closed loop system like your farm. We still have the traditional setup.
They're Dositrons green.
Yeah, we just ordered replacements, and they're the new Dositrons.
Are these the new ones?
These are the new ones, yeah.
They're not blue anymore.
Nope, they're not blue anymore. I don't know. They say it's the same. They've just kind of improved on the parts inside. We're actually in the process of setting up a non-profit organization, and I'm getting the property that's right next to my dad's house here. It's about 1 hectare of land.
Wow.
And we're going to be building a tower farm of almost 200 towers.
Oh wow.
And it's going to be 100% donation, non-profit. We're going to have like weekly things. That's
like the same size as my farm, plus this 250 already.
Well, actually it's going to be including this. We're going to be moving everything there. So it's going to be about 150 to 200 towers, and that should be set up within the next year though. That's the direction we're going right now with the farm. And you do is finish. The strategy that we're using of planting on the towers, we used to just do like, 2 here, 2 here, and then 2 here, 2 here. But now what we're doing, you can see it, we call it the spiral technique. So you can probably see it better on the pepper towers here.
Getting some tips.
And we've noticed with cabbages, broccoli, zucchinis, this is the first time we're doing peppers, but it just makes everything much more space efficient. We did the same with the flowers. You don't notice it, but it's all in a spiral shape. And it just allows for, we've realized it makes it more space efficient.
I see it there. And the balance is okay for the tower? It doesn't like tip over to one side? No,
because it's actually perfectly balanced, because there's equal weight on this side, equal weight there, equal weight there, equal weight there. It's always
interesting.
Opposite sides. And it works good with most veggies and flowers, so yeah.
I see you also have the white leaf mold.
Yep. Yeah. It's just starting. Well, this one is the natural color, right? It's just the pattern on the leaf, but this one
here,
the dots, yeah. That's starting. We've had a week of rain.
Oh, yeah. So the moisture's been super high.
Humidity at 90, and then it got really cool nights and then hot days. The weather's been all kind of funky, but we're using a natural fungicide. You might have seen one of our videos recently. We harvested all the flowers already, and this is 2 weeks later. It bloomed again. It gave all these new flowers. It doesn't stop giving flowers.
The spiral technique, you just started doing it for everything?
Everything.
Not even just like...
Except for crops that...
Like the lettuces where it doesn't grow out to be too big?
Well, for example, here we did it differently because with this one we call the zigzag technique. So it's just on one side and it zigzags like this instead of doing the spiral technique, and that's so that it can reach better the cords, right?
Yeah. So this is the tomato trellis cage, and it's an interesting design. It opens up at the top, so maximum sunlight and airflow, and very simple. It's just tubing with steel wire, some clamps. Hey guys, we are here in Agrotonomy in Ibiza, and Alexandre's just showing me around. We're sharing tips and catching up, and just nice to be here and see the amount of work that they're doing and the future plans for this project. And I love learning about the spiral technique, and then the new trellis system, and then talking shop on how to improve our designs and output, and obviously maximize our efficiency, because at the end of the day, right, this is what the tower system is all about. It's all about efficiency of growing in the smallest place possible using the least amount of electricity and water.
Exactly. Very well said.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's just nice to see everything. We're going to harvest some arugula later so I can have it for lunch.
But welcome to our farm, everyone. We're so happy to have Angie Mead King here. Woohoo! It's an absolute honor to have her here at Agrotonomy Farm. And can't wait to show you everything that we're growing.
You're setting up some new towers now for what
That's-
crops?
That's correct. So I'll show you what we got growing right here. This is a tray of 4 different types of gourds. So we have, these are snake gourds. These are small bitter gourds, large bitter gourds, and these are upo, which I believe are popular in the Philippines.
But isn't upo a root crop?
No.
No.
U-
Sorry, that's ube. My mistake. This is so shameful. I
Like
don't
this.
even know what upo is. I think upo is like a radish.
Like this right here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna bring these seedlings over, and these are gonna be transplanted on our new gourd cage. The idea is that we're gonna plant 1 gourd per level. Gourds have very large root systems. If we were to put more than 1, it would clog the tower. So we put 1 per level, and then the gourds can crawl up to 15-20 feet depending on the variety. And so they're just gonna wrap around this cage system.
And how did you come about with the new trellis design?
It's more or less the same design as the one down there, but we don't have the upper structure to tense them, right? So up until this point, it's the same design as what we have down there as our tomato cage, but without adding this bar here, these are very flimsy. And so this tenses everything and makes it very secure.
Nice and rigid.
Yeah. And it's actually my father's design. He's the one who came up with this. He's the cage master.
So beautiful.
So these flowers are edible, they attract beneficial insects, they repel unwanted insects. Yeah, you can see there's a whole like biodiversity of different types of insects going on here. In the daytime, it's completely packed with bees.
I'm jealous that you don't need a greenhouse to protect all your towers. Like everything here grows so beautifully. They have a beautiful lush garden, lemons, limes, oranges, apricots, persimmons, and you name it, like nectarine fruits, they have it.
It's one of the big benefits of the Mediterranean climate, especially where we are here in Ibiza, is that the summer temperatures usually don't get warmer than 35 Celsius, and then the winter it never reaches freezing temperatures, it never goes below 5 Celsius. So that's what allows us to grow year-round outdoors with the towers.
Lucky.
We just have to adapt to the seasons.
So lucky.
Yeah. And then you can see on these, let's take one that's dying. You take like this, for example. Once it starts to die like this, you can pull these out. Oh wait, these ones are, oh yeah, see, they're ready. So these are the seeds of the marigold, and you can just plant them. So you can grow thousands of marigolds just from all these marigolds right here.
That's so awesome.
Right?
So we started doing the net pots too.
It reduces the amount of light that can get in, reduces the amount of water that can get in when it rains.
And then also the algae coming, the water coming out,
Yeah.
splashing out.
That as well, exactly. And just for bigger crops, we noticed that it secures the roots. Like if you put the clip, sometimes it grows really big and then the plant like falls over like
same.
this.
I agree.
It's uno.
Okay.
It's uno por
Here.
nivel. Yeah.
Okay, 4, 5.
5, las puestas en el mismo nivel.
Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the short tour that we had with Agrotonomy. Thank you so much for the hospitality. It's just nice to be here and see the system in person and rather than through social media. I hope you guys enjoyed the short tour. I'm gonna enjoy the day and enjoy Ibiza, put the camera down. I'll see you guys again soon.